Yeah, you become a doctor, bro.
Yeah, what is she probably needs like another 5 years or something crazy.
Yeah, the doctor you walk out $500K in debt. But I feel like all doctors play it wrong. But they're older though, so they want things. I'm like, bro, like if I was a doctor, like your first year you make $300,000.
Live at home, pay it off.
Bro,
Yeah.
boom. For 2 years, spend no money.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
You made $600,000 in 2 years.
But at the same time, like you spread out that $500,000 for 30 years or whatever school loans are. Probably not that bad. Maybe an extra $1,000 a month, and you're making $10,000.
That's how everybody looks at it. But I would get rid of that shit as soon as possible, bro. Pay that shit off, bro. Because then by your third year, let's say you only really have $20,000 in debt, then you can like spread that $20,000 out over 5 years.
Well, and you could put the 1,000 or whatever you're saving into like a Roth and retire in 20 years.
I'll just literally just like pay everything the fuck off.
Yeah.
Like I'll live at home, be broke as fuck, be a doctor.
Not even though, because even if you're making 50 G's, like depending on where you live, you can. That's a good life.
Yeah, I mean, I think like you live at home, you live off 25, and
just doable.
And you spend, I mean, after taxes, you spend $100 a year just on your debt.
Yeah,
it's aggressive as fuck. It's hella aggressive, but it's just like,
is it really about to be $500,000 in school debt?
Yeah, bro. But that's make a lot of money.
That's not even like fathomable, bro.
But they make a lot of money. Because after residency, you make anywhere from $55,000 to $75,000 a year.
You get paid a residency?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
So and then,
but doesn't that count as school though? So
it does.
Okay.
So you're in school, but it's like you're practicing,
right?
And so you get paid, but you don't get paid the big amount. And then once you become a full physician, based off where you're at, determines your check.
And if you open your own practice,
exactly. And so like I think the smartest thing to do. And I was telling my sister about this, is that like become a specialist in something where like you only really have to work maybe 6 times a year. Mm-hmm. But like they need to
like
have
a heart surgeon or something.
No, even more special than that. Heart surgeon, you make bank. And I was really like, because I worked with Spectrum Health a lot, so I realized like how the game works. Mm-hmm. So there's one doctor, he was a valve specialist. So
like heart valves?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but for one main artery in the heart, I forgot what one it is. Mm. That's his specialty. He's world renowned for it. I was asking how to become world renowned. He only does like 6 a year. But that's not my business. I'm like, you only done like 12. But like, cool, you're world renowned. Yeah. But I guess say like 12 of the right people's lives, right?
Yeah.
Mans was getting paid just under $1 million a year.
And he only had to work 6 times.
He's on average 6 times a year. He doesn't do the 14-hour heart surgeries because they have other surgeons for that. They only call in when they need that special valve. Thing. So he's on staff at Spectrum Health making almost $1 million a year. And like he doesn't really do anything. He does like administration work all day. Whatever that fucking means.
Emails.
Like whatever that fucking means. Exactly.
Yeah. Dude, alright, so that's gotta be the most nerve-wracking job though. Because you can get rusty in 2 months.
Oh yeah.
You know? I doubt he's at home practicing on a fake heart. Like he's probably getting rusty.
He might be, bro. He might be.
I think I would. I'd have to. I'd have like too much fear every time I went to the operating room. Like knowing I hadn't done it in like 2 months.
Well, you can't. As a doctor, like I feel like you can't have it. Like you just have to go.
Of course you can. Which is funny. Like who?
That's how cops should be
Chris
trained.
Rock.
Cops should be trained like that.
Did you hear the Chris Rock joke about that?
No, I didn't. But like,
okay,
yeah, he said you can't have called bad apples, right?
Yeah, like you can't have bad pilots.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But we accept bad police officers. It's interesting, bro. We don't accept bad doctors. Like if you know a doctor fails 1 out of every 10 times, I bet you're not going to him.
Yeah.
Or her.
I mean, but the reality is, I feel like, yeah, it's an interesting conversation. My sister's going for neuroscience, right? So
yeah,
let's look it up. Let's look at the average neurosurgeon salary. It's something stupid, bro.
Hell no.
It's like Zonji is stupid, man.
Yeah, neurosurgeon's crazy.
Sometimes, bro, I wish that like I just like pushed through school and became like a doctor or something.
Imagine being in school till you're 25. Not even. She's 24?
We're 23.
You're 23?
She's not going to finish school till she's like 27, 28.
Okay, like...
It sucks.
I'm struggling now.
It sucks, bro. But think about just studying, having a student lifestyle till you're 27, and by the time you're 32, you're making...
But imagine that part of it. a student lifestyle till you're 27. That's tough.
So in the United States, the average neurosurgeon salary is $610,000. I think that's fucking goddamn worth it.
610.
Yeah.
Dog. What is it? Divide that by 12 for me. What's 600 divided by 12?
Some stupid amount.
I want to know that monthly. Although I feel like we can figure that out. It's like 55? That's my guess.
I think it's 50 bands, yeah. 50 bands a month.
I don't even know what to do.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
I'm a trophy husband at that point, bro.
Sam.
What you need me to do?
Sam.
You need me to paint your toes? Got you, shorty.
That's actually, so I joke about, that's my plan B.
That's the move?
Bro, that's my plan B. Like, if all I do, I travel, I doesn't pan out for me, right? I'm either one, I told you I'm starting a consulting business. Like Pops. Yeah. I'm going to be married to a rich Dutch girl. And you're going to live in East Grand Rapids. I'm going to be at every kid's, and I'm just play the game. Like, I'm going to have a great fucking life.
And just run with that token mixed family thing the rest
token
of your
mixed
life?
Family. I have business experience. I'm probably going to be CEO just because I'm black and I have business experience. But it's a family-run business. The business runs on itself. I don't have to do anything day to day. I may not even CEO, man. I'm just like VP.
You just wake up, answer a couple emails, day's done.
Yeah, I don't really do anything.
Yeah.
And like, have a great life.
Yeah. No, I'm there too, bro.
And bringing just under $1 million a year in Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
$1 million a year, I made $10 million.
Bro, I feel like
relatively.
Yeah.
You make $1 million a year in Grand Rapids, you're making $10 million anywhere, like in LA.
Is there any place in America you're not rich off 500? Like even in LA, bro. You're rich.
No, you're rich, but like
regardless of where you go.
But you're broke at the same time. Because like when I was in New York, I was talking to like Liz's friends and shit. And I was just interested, and like she said, if she didn't make at least $172,000 a year, like she'll be broke.
172.
Yeah. Because like
that's crazy. I know, like living, like especially New York it's
so
like
expensive.
It's different.
Because I think she was telling me that like her 800 square foot 2-bedroom studio apartment, whatever, was like $3,200 a month
for a studio.
Yeah, in Harlem, times 12. She's making
in Harlem, not even like in New York City.
It's yeah, but it's still all in New York.
Yeah, I mean, you still get the New York experience.
But it's a nice area. It's walkable.
Harlem's nice now.
Yeah,
they done gentrified Harlem.
Yeah, there's nice parts of Harlem.
Oh, okay.
But like Harlem is still like very black, and like when I was there in New York,
it was rough. I always thought Harlem was rough.
But they just talk shit. So like black people don't fuck with white people over there. They'll call you honky.
For real?
No, me does.
I think I'd laugh.
No, they'll fucking fuck you up. You laugh.
No, I'm saying like you fight somebody. That's different. But like if I'm just casually walking on the street, someone calls me a honk, I think I'd laugh. That shit's funny.
Well, I started laughing because I at first I thought it was one lady having a bad day.
She said it to you?
No.
Oh, were you with white people?
I was with Liz, right?
Oh,
but Liz was ahead of me, and I was like, I was on the phone with Parker on FaceTime. She's ahead of me. She's walking. And then there's this white lady and her husband, and she's like pulling. It just stopped raining, so she's like pulled down her umbrella, and the black lady goes, she's like, "I wish a honky would hit me with her fucking umbrella. I wish she fucking would."
Like said it to her,
bro, loud as fuck. Everyone heard it.
Yeah.
White people's faces get red. They're quiet. They don't fucking say anything. I'm like chuckling. It was funny as fuck. Then we go down to the subway. Everyone's standing in line to like press and get your shit, right? Your tickets out. There's a white guy behind us, other black lady, completely different black lady. He's behind her waiting his turn, and gets like her train leaves, and she's like, "Fuck!" She turns around, she's like, "Get the fuck away from me, fucking honky cracker! Get it fuck from behind me."
Yeah, that sounded more New York,
right?
Yeah.
And I just like, I think she had
honky cracker, dog.
and she was like, "Suck my dick," right? And
she said that back to her.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, to the dude.
Yeah.
He can't say anything because there's a hella black people there.
Yeah.
So like niggas are almost waiting for him to say something because they can fucking hit you in your shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, it's a whole different culture. And I was like,
that's different.
That's why people like New York.
Yeah. New York's dope. I've been looking at Chicago just for fun, like looking at apartments.
Bro, we gotta leave, bro. If we ever decide, if you ever want to actually make it in life, bro.
I'm ready for Chicago, bro.
You gotta leave Grand Rapids, bro.
I'm ready for Chicago.
Or you end up like aspiring. I'm telling you, bro. Everyone in Grand Rapids.
Now I gotta mute that.
Oh, we're on the podcast.
Yeah, we've been recording this whole time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna use it. I'll mute that.
Fuck, bro. You fucking like now. You're fucking fast.
Gotta mute that too now, bro. Chill.
Just cut this part out.
Yeah.
So
I'll just
here.
mute that section.
Starting here.
I'll just mute that section. So I've been looking at Chicago
a
lot, just for like fun, because like I'm done with school in a semester, so I'm like, you know, grabbing an internship away from home for like a few months, like as an experience would be fun. And so I've been looking at Chicago, and I'm like, so Chicago's like still a tier 1 city, obviously, when you think about America.
Yep.
But if we're being honest, it's lower than like New York City and LA and like San Francisco.
Yep.
In my opinion, at least. Do you agree with that? Like,
yeah, it's just Midwest.
Like it's still tier 1, but it's like a little bit lower.
It's a big city for the Midwest.
Yeah, and like we're hella cold around here, so
yeah.
It's not the warm weather like the West Coast has. But I've been seeing studios and even 1-bedrooms for like $1,800, $1,900.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, I like city life. I know a lot of people don't, but I enjoy city life. And I'm like, hey, $1,800 for a bedroom?
That's a check, bro.
And like, I don't have any roommates. I know it's a lot of money, but like, you know, roommates, you're in Chicago. And at least all the apartments and stuff that I've been looking at have like a nice gym. They have pools, crazy patios.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think about it, bro. Just for like the experience.
If you can get the money, I think it makes sense. And one thing I like about Chicago, at least, is that I think you can like get by with one good job. I think in New York you can't. You have to get two jobs.
Definitely. Well, you can't live alone in New York. That's for sure.
Yeah,
unless you're making cheddar. So
like, yeah, I think that's smart because if you ever want to make it out of Grand Rapids, like you gotta do that. I think it's smart to leave.
I mean, but it's not even the thing of like I want to leave. It's just like as an experience, like spending a few months away, because for the listeners, like I didn't go to college. Like I went to college at home.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it's like to live in a different place. And so what I'm saying is like just from an experience standpoint.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to look back when I'm like 35 with a kid or 2 kids talking about like, oh, I wonder, it would have been cool to not live in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, you never left.
You know? So I do want to experience it for like, even if it, like I said, an internship, like 2 months, 3 months, whatever it is, it'd just be fun.
I want to leave, bro. I want to leave too.
Actually? Or are you just saying that? Like you actually want to?
Yeah, like I've been wanting to leave. But
so
like,
give me your top 3 destinations. Detroit would be sick too, by the way.
So Detroit. So for example, I can move to Detroit probably within the next year if I really wanted to. Ann Arbor is cool too.
You said Ann Arbor?
Yeah. That's a vibe. I like that little city. I think Ann Arbor is like nice to live at.
Yeah.
But also expensive. Chicago's there. But I want to live somewhere warm. So obviously
you gotta pay for somewhere warm.
So obviously the cliches come up, like California lifestyle, either San Diego or LA. I just feel like that fits my energy more, to be honest.
Think so?
Yeah.
I've been so on the warm tip, I've been thinking about, and I know this is kind of becoming trendy, but like Dallas, no income tax. I've heard the summers are fucking brutal though, like 110 degrees, 100
it's hot,
degrees.
Bro.
That's tough.
It's hot, but is it dry heat or is it humid heat?
When I think of Texas, I think of dry heat.
Okay, so dry heat's a motherfucker.
But I don't know if it rains down there.
Humid heat's the worst.
I've never been to Texas.
Humid is worse than dry heat. Period.
Yeah, 100%.
Dry heat will get you.
Humid in 70 will fuck you up.
Yeah, but dry heat will get you.
Yeah.
Too. So 110. You're like, boy.
Yeah, but that no income tax is looking nice.
Really nice.
No, right? Like that's even hard to think about.
Atlanta, I think.
Is it no income tax?
I don't know, but I think we should like.
Atlanta would be sick.
I think we should like. I think we like us as guys should figure out like.
We need to take it, bro. We should just take a trip.
Bro, I spent like 3 weeks in Atlanta, bro. So like first week is like obviously just like everyone is just chill out, relax, get some sleep in you.
Yeah.
Like get away from
maybe
everything.
Go see one touristy thing, like maybe one.
Yeah. Second week you start getting into stuff. Now you making some friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
regulars.
saying? Regulars, and you start,
hit Third week, you a damn resident.
You damn resident now, bro. You got a couple of shawty, you got a couple of birds. You know what I'm saying? Like you just out here, just like,
Atlanta would be fun. Could you ever put home? I've never been there. Have you been there?
I've been there when I was younger.
Okay.
And I remember.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, baddies. And I was like probably 14.
Could you ever put like home base there?
I don't know. I have to go. I have to go now again.
I know like Atlanta's separate from Georgia, but in the same way that like Louisville is separate from everything else.
Yeah.
Right. But it's still like.
I think you go to Georgia.
Still really south. I don't know if I'd fit in, and I think I'd fit in Atlanta, but I think if I leave Atlanta and like that cultural hub. And I'm in Georgia. I don't think I fit in Georgia.
No, you only go to Atlanta, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't want to live like imagine that you live in Michigan and Detroit's the only place that you can go. Like Michigan's kind of cool because we don't have any tier 1 cities, but we got like a couple tier 3s, and that's what makes it fun. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, is Detroit not considered tier 2?
No, yeah, Detroit's tier 2 for sure, in my opinion. It's not tier 1, but it's tier 2.
Yeah.
You know.
I wonder.
But I'm saying, like, you live in Georgia, Atlanta specifically. Where are you going?
No, exactly. I think you just stay in Atlanta, bro.
Yeah. I don't know if I enjoy that, but the cool thing is you are.
Oh, Atlanta's nice, G. You got.
How far are you from South Carolina? Like an hour. I don't know the map, but I'm gonna say like an hour. That's a guess. I got no idea.
I'm trying to first. I want to see what's the breakdown from a tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 city.
You want to go through it?
Yeah, I just want to know what Google says. How they break it.
I'm just going based off like coolness, popularity.
Okay, so tier 1 cities are like New York, Chicago, Los Angeles.
Yeah, San Fran probably, right? I'd hope.
Oh, I guess not. Well, this could be.
That's got to be tier 1, G.
So tier 1 are world cities.
Yeah, like famous around the world.
Yeah, I think, and then tier 2 are large cities with high growth potential. So the Boston, San Francisco, Philadelphia, Seattle's, Houston's, Dallas, Atlanta, Phoenix, Washington D.C., Las Vegas, Miami are tier.
Miami's not tier 1. That's surprising.
Large cities with high growth. Yeah. Tier 3 are medium large cities with some large growth, some not. Detroit, Cleveland, Minneapolis, St. Louis, Portland.
Imagine you're Detroit
Pittsburgh.
And you get put in the same category as Cleveland.
Yeah, right.
That's embarrassing.
Well, now I'm thinking about it. It kind of makes sense. And then tier 4 cities are mid-sized cities. So like the New Orleans.
Probably Grand Rapids?
No. New Orleans, Kansas City, Jacksonville, Charlotte, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Columbus. Tier 5 cities are even smaller cities like Omaha, Madison, Oklahoma City, Orlando, Raleigh, Boulder. So we're probably at tier 6.
Damn.
Or tier 7.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
It kind of makes sense as how they break it down. Because, like, people grab like, we're tier...
I'd move it around a little bit. I think Detroit's tier 2. I think San Fran is tier 1. Chicago's probably tier 1.
Yeah, I think it's like...
I think I'd move it around a little bit.
Yeah, because, like, so my sister lives in North Carolina now, so we went through it. And so, like, a lot of these cities remind me of Grand Rapids. Maybe it's a little bit bigger.
Like the cities of North Carolina specifically?
Just like the cities I've traveled to. It's like...
Yeah. No, that's what... I've always said that about, like Chicago. It's just
like
Grand Rapids on steroids.
Yeah, and so... But I differ in Chicago, and I differ... Chicago, I can understand it more. New York is a whole different animal.
New York, bro, that's New
York is not like a...
It's a different world, bro.
You know, it is. It's a world. It's like it's like ecosystem. Like, New York could be its own... It is its own thing.
In my opinion, New York's not a safe place to live. Like, I'm talking... Not, I mean, for the obvious reasons, but, like, I'm talking about sustainability-wise. Like, bro, you should not be living there. Like, I've only been there once, but I spent, like, a week there. And the time I spent, bro, like... They keep their trash bags on the side of the road. Oh yeah, people can pick it up though. I know that it's like acceptable around there, but I'm not trying to live there. There's obviously the population's nuts. Yeah, because people. I don't think it's sustainable to live there. Yeah, because people live literally sardines over there. Yeah. But I feel like you go to New York if you want to be the best. Yeah, or see if you are the best. Yeah, right. I could do it. I like big cities, so like I'd love living there. Yeah, if you want to be the best, you go to New York. Yeah, and I feel like. Or if you want to work for the best, right?
Yeah, I mean,
like the best agencies are probably over in New York or LA.
Yeah, I mean, they pay more. There's more opportunity there, but it's a hustle and there's a bustle.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's hustling. So, like it's New York City.
Yeah.
So you're there, you're probably workaholic. You probably
got some side hustles.
You're probably trying to do something.
Yeah.
So the bad thing about New York is hard for you to stand out because everyone's trying to do something. But if you're good and you get placed in a good position, I think you can just really win.
Probably.
Like, I really think you can.
Yeah, because I mean, if anything else, like everything is scaled up, including size of companies.
Yeah.
And when companies have bigger size, there's more room to grow individually. So I think naturally, like, and for that reason, yeah. Like, companies are only so big in a city like Grand Rapids, for example.
Exactly.
But once you start talking about, like, in New York City, bro, companies start to touch 10,000 employees.
Yeah.
And they at that point, they're starting to touch nationwide, and then you can start climbing up for real.
But I think the cool thing that I've been thinking about is because of COVID. So like, I think why companies go to like the New Yorks and the LAs of the world is because they're big cities, world cities, as Google described it as. You want to be the best, you go there.
Yeah.
Is a talent pool, right? Is there because you want to be the best, right? So you can pull from. I think now what's gonna happen is that like Grand Rapids is a great place to have like a base for a company because it's like low taxes, like low way to live, like it's cheap. So you look at like, well,
yeah,
how many companies in like are based in like New York who are spending $2 million a year just on just being there?
Yeah, for real.
There's a cost of entry just to be there. They have the money so they can pay for it, so it's no big deal. But like they can spend $400,000 being based in South Carolina.
Yeah,
better quality of life. They can pay people less, or pay people the same amount of money.
Yeah,
and like still like.
But I think it does lower the talent pool though.
It does, but when you think about you already had that pull as a big company, then like people can work for you.
Yeah.
Anyway, in the surrounding neighborhood. So like.
Right.
Like, for example, like Detroit's not too far away from us, so it wouldn't be that hard for us to get if we wanted a job or an opportunity to go to Detroit for a better situation than Grand Rapids.
Because you can still come home on the weekends.
If you're not an entrepreneur here, like there's only really a couple companies you can really work for. Luckily,
for real.
And really break it down.
If you want to like climb.
Yeah, like who you gonna work for here? Yeah, Spectrum Health,
Steelcase,
Meyer, Gordon's. Maybe Cisco too. Same business. I mean, different business, but same industry.
Yeah.
And then
it's probably less than 10. I'm sure there's like 4 or 5 we're forgetting about, but it's less than 10.
Yeah. Or you work for like a dealership.
Yeah.
Like there's not like, which is so devastating. Like either way, or Amway. So that's what like.
Yeah, or Amway.
That's what everyone pretty much does.
Yeah.
Or they have their own little business, if they are quote unquote financially set and stable.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're an aspiring artist.
Or you're looking to climb up still.
Yeah.
I feel like Grand Rapids is like, you could view it as like a stepping stone. Like, almost, not even just to say Grand Rapids, like the tier 5 cities or whatever we fall into.
Yeah.
It's like, those are like stepping stone cities. Like, you can get a job, raise a family, and be great. Or you can start in Grand Rapids and then try to make it to Detroit and then try to go to Chicago.
Yeah.
And then try to make it to LA.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Like even my brother, like he went from East Lansing for school and then he went to Kansas City and now he's in LA.
Yeah.
Right? Like not a lot of people go from a tier 5 to LA. Like there's stepping stones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think just know yourself. Like I think most of us are all gonna come back to Grand Rapids and raise our families here. Unless
it's a great place to raise a family.
Unless you get in a really good situation.
Yeah.
Like,
because think like you're not raising a family in a studio apartment.
No.
Right? Like you're not raising a family in New York City unless you're a surgeon or whatever. Some high.
I mean, people do it
where you can actually afford like a townhouse.
Yeah, like, and the bar is so high. Like, people go to the Hamptons, which is probably like a glorified Ada East Grand Rapids energy, but your cost entry to go to the Hamptons is millions of dollars.
Right.
So some people will never make millions of dollars. So there's like, well, we have to stay to your point, in the city life. But in Grand Rapids, okay, what's your pay cut going to be? Yeah. You might even get paid more because you're from New York or LA, kind of Grand Rapids. So
my big bro, that's his strategy.
It's smart.
Yeah, it's smart as hell.
Because you work for who?
Yeah.
You did what? Okay.
Yeah, what you want?
What do you want?
Sign here.
Sign here.
Yeah.
You don't have to, and like you could have been a cog in the system in LA. When Grand Rapids, you're golden girl, golden boy,
and now you're the number one thing. You're the lever. You know. No, I think like looking at life like a bunch of chess moves like that's important.
Yeah, I think it's very important.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Bro. Like I learned from him in that way. Like I would ask him all the time, like, why are you spending this on a studio apartment?
Yeah.
And he would just break it down. He was like, because like, for one, so he works for SpaceX, which is like a flex in itself.
Yeah.
Right. So that's cool. But he's like, the opportunity to climb up within SpaceX is dope. And then the one thing he said to me that actually like really clicked, he was like, because once I come back home, I'm going to be the most expensive dude ever.
Yeah.
Because I spent X amount of years at SpaceX.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. I get it. I get the chess move. And obviously you're in LA, so you're enjoying your life. Like it's not like a bad chess move.
Yeah, you bring value.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's good to look at stuff like that.
So I'm like, versus in staying here and trying to climb up, it'd be like, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Who's gonna, but yeah, I don't know. I think the city's interesting. I think
you like city life, like city life.
Yeah, I think it fits my but I do need to see trees.
Okay.
I gotta know that I can get
a city with a park.
Yeah, I feel like I'm actually very interested about like what would I be into, because I do like nightlife.
Yeah.
Like I'm definitely like a night owl.
Yeah, me too.
So like things close here at 9:00. Yeah. So it's like,
and the bars turn the lights on at 12:30.
Yes. So there's nothing to do here.
Kill the vibe.
So like while we were in Chicago, for example, it was cool to be like, bro,
we went to McDonald's at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
And it was an all glass McDonald's too.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Shit was lit.
And it's like things are going on, and I like that.
Yeah, me too.
More than like,
Yeah.
What is it to do here? Nothing to do. Right.
And at the same token, like there's only a certain window that you can enjoy that type of life. Right? Like 20s and 30s is the stereotype. It's like from 21 to 29. That's like the age where you can go out till 4.
Bro, but listen, as a man, bro, time to change, bro. You can push that longer.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I'm saying, like, if you find someone that's like down to enjoy that life with you.
No, I'm saying as a dude, as a single dude. Think about it.
Yeah.
Like, now I wouldn't do it in Grand Rapids because that's just weird.
No, because there's only 2 places to go.
Yeah, so like.
That's the other thing. I was
if
about
you're
to
from
say,
a small city, bro, get you active at about like 26, 27, 28, 29.
You see the
figure
same
it out,
people.
Settle down, bro. Because like you go into 2 bars, everyone knows you're there. Right. You're a creep, you're a predator. Now, if you're in LA and you're like, you can maybe switch that out to like 33 and get you a young hot wife and have kids fast, bro.
Yeah.
Like back to back to back. Yeah. Bro, get your little 4 kids, right? Like so now you're what? You're 36.
And even then, you can get a babysitter, and you and Shorty can go out and still enjoy.
You're 36 as a dude.
Yeah.
Right? You're good. Right? You have a younger wife, so she's probably like 27, 28, right? So like, you got a hot wife. You're 36 years old. You got 4 kids. Not you're senior enough where like you're probably in a good financial situation. Like you're the 36-year-old. You're the young exec, or your business is taking off. Right?
Yeah, you can pop some bottles when you go out.
And by the time you're like 40 and you play everything right, you work your ass off, because like 30, let's say like 36. But in like 8 years, how old would you be? You'd be like 40 something.
36 in 8 years, you were 44.
You'd be 44 years old.
Did you really you whipped out your calculator for that?
Yeah, I was making sure I was right for the podcast. So you're this is enough people are. So you're 44 years old. You can be sitting pretty.
Yeah.
You think about it. You're 44 years old. You could like just start making serious dough. You got some kids, and you're like straight.
Yeah,
living a life.
I don't know, bro. 44 with 10-year-olds. That's tough. That's the thing.
It's not.
So here's one thing that
because in 8 years, bro, they'll be 18, bro. You'd be 52.
52 when you have 18-year-olds, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, let's go play catch. Nah, I threw my back out.
Not even, bro.
Yeah.
No, because you were from 36 to about 47. You were around them all the time. By then, when they're 18, they're not going to be around you like that.
But chill out.
And you take care of yourself, bro. At around 50, you're like straight.
You know what I've thought about? I think people get a cottage for that reason, so that when the kids turn 18, they want to hang out with you.
Oh yeah.
Because if you have a cottage, the kids will want to hang out with you till they're 35.
Yeah.
Because you trying to come chill at the cottage? You don't even have to mess with each other for real. I drive the boat. You and your friends can get drunk.
Yeah.
I think that's why people get the cottage.
Yeah.
Keep the kids happy longer, because at 16, they're doing whatever they're doing. They're not messing with you anymore.
Yeah, which is for
right.
me. I'm like,
yeah, like if
like, finally, bro.
Depending on
like,
your parenting style,
I'm
like,
trying to have fun. Me and the boys.
Yeah, because depending on your parenting style, like if you get the cottage, your kids are gonna think you're cool till
whenever,
till you die, for real. Because you'll drive the boat, and you and their friends can get drunk. You know what I mean?
Okay, Diddy's 50, bro. That's like the perfect age.
Diddy's 50?
Yeah.
Perfect age for what?
Like your kids to be grown and then like all that out of the way.
Yeah. I think it just depends on like what you are looking for. Like if family's your cornerstone, then you might as well get started earlier so that you can enjoy it fully. Like if your kid wants to go play catch and if you're 28 and your kid wants to play catch, you can play for hours.
I honestly think it's the opposite. I think
really,
if you're younger and you're still trying to do a career and manage a young marriage and still have kids, I think you actually sacrifice more earlier on than being older.
Oh yeah, I mean my dad's like a good example of that. Like they had kids young-ish.
Yeah.
I think they started in their 20s.
Yeah.
So like growing up, like my dad worked a lot to provide, right? But now that he's retired, now we get the time. And I'm grateful because I'd rather have the time now than then, personally. I say that now.
No, yeah, exactly.
Because now we can have like big boy conversations.
Exactly. And my parents had kids late.
Yeah.
Like my parents are in their 60s. So we're saying your parents had you later.
Yeah. I was the last one, so
like same thing. So then I'm like,
right.
Well, I think my parents were strict, but like, you know, when you start getting older, they start like loosening up.
They stop caring.
Because they're like, bro, I'm old, bro.
Bro, I feel like the second I turned 18, they were like, all right.
Yeah.
And
go
like,
along. A lot of times they're in a better financial situation.
True.
And so like they can like take away from work and be around.
Right.
But when you're like 24, nah, bro, you gotta go to work.
Yeah.
You gotta do family. You're on grind mode.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I still think it's like however you decide how you want to go about it. And who your partner is and who you fall in love with.
Mm-hmm.
And
a lot of that shit's up in the air, bro.
Yeah, because like
you
talk
never
all this shit.
Really know who you're gonna end up.
You know what I'm saying? You
bro.
talk all this shit, and tomorrow you meet somebody, and you're just
I'll
be dad.
Life's interesting, dog.
Yeah, that's why I like, because I know who I am. At least this part, I try to like not get into those kind of things with the birds. You know what I'm saying?
Birds.
Yeah.
We talk about New York one time. You start calling them the birds.
Chicken heads out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Clucking around.
Yeah. Where's Dream Girl from for you? Where's she from?
Bro, if any girl can ever like me, bro, then I'm with it, bro.
It's like that, huh? It's hard out here for you.
Yeah, anything that's more than surface level. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, that's the hardest thing. Men and women. That's like friendships, relationships, bro. Wow. Trying to get past that surface level, like finding something to connect on, that shit is tough.
Yeah, like
can be tough.
I think it's extremely tough. And I feel like I'm on a whole different course. So I wouldn't say it's too late for me, but I feel like
it's not too late. Bro, you're like 23 years old.
I feel like no, but check my thinking. I think there's moments and gaps in time, naturally or organically, where things like that can happen. So there's like the high school sweethearts.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Jake.
High school sweetheart, you find your partner maybe out of necessity and out of fear. You decide never to talk to anybody else again. Yeah. You found the person you love, and that's the person you're gonna be with, right?
Or it was the first girl that really showed you attention for real.
Exactly, and you're just kind of like, well, I'm gonna stay here, right? So there's that.
Yeah.
And then there's also like that's my soulmate, and we just met them in high school, so that's great. So then there's that role. So that's like the 14 to like 18 energy where like you build that, you know, you're still young, you're still a kid, whatever. Then there's like the 21 the 20, 21, 22 relationship.
We met at college.
We met at college. We met at the bar. I met at life. Now, this is where most people get into relationships.
Most people, yeah.
And this is where they waste, in my opinion, 5 years of their life. They're going to be broken up by 27, 28. But they invested everything into this person.
Yeah.
Right? Because this is their girlfriend. This is their boyfriend.
Yeah.
So there's that age. So like where you're still trying to figure things out. You start dating. You're probably finishing up college. You probably get a job. And you know, all right, this is the girl I'm supposed to be with, or this is the guy I'm supposed to be with. I'm going to start acting like this. Yeah. And now you're like in a full-blown relationship. And you're probably either on track to get married or you're on that, like, we're basically married, but we're only dating vibe.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that's tough because that's like, I think the reason why that happens is because so much about that time period is uncomfortable. Like, late nights working on papers, you probably have a job that you hate.
Yeah.
Or you work at, like, the school store, like whatever it is. Yeah. Like a lot of that time of life is uncomfortable. Exactly. Like you're going to bars trying to get people to like you. Yeah, that's tough. So you find a girl, female, a girl or a guy. Yeah, that'll like make life a little bit more comfortable. So I think that's why people fall between 20 and 23, like you said. Exactly. Because so much of that life is uncomfortable.
And there's more time, right? So think about like,
and you have the same routine most likely. Like if you're
all
both
our friends are age, like.
Yeah, if you're going to school, like, your friends are your age. Yeah. And you hang out and do homework together, like, you know.
You get some, you know what I'm saying? You go out the bar.
But then I feel like you realize, in some cases, that, like, oh, you don't even have, like, a connection.
Yeah, sometimes it's just based off, like, physical or circumstance.
Circumstance, yeah.
And so... and then
you're right at both, actually.
So I'm 23, and I missed the 20, 21, 22 thing because I was working. Right. So, and I've always been working. So I don't spend time trying to like meet women and try to like date. Yeah. And find my life partner. And I think the next stage that comes up is the 26 stage where it's like.
That's what I'm ready for, dog.
So the 26 stage is like, you're like being more selective and you're trying to pick your girl.
Well, even like the strategy, bro, is like, you're not saying, like at this point in the age group you're talking about, like 20 to 22 or whatever. The first date is, hey, come over, watch a movie, right? Whatever. But when you get to 26, the first date is, let's go out for a drink, or come over and share a bottle of wine with me, whatever it is.
You're straight to the point.
And you don't meet the family until 6 months in. It's just like it's a different experience. Whereas like right now, if you're bringing a girl over for a movie or a guy over, like whatever your vibe is, you know, you probably live at home, so they're meeting the parents on the first hangout.
Exactly.
It's just a different experience.
It's a different experience. And so for me, when I think about 26, is I'm finally in the position that I wanted to be at 21. Yeah. Where I'm going to be balling. I'm not going to be worried about...
Confident enough.
I'm not going to be trying to get no girl to date. I'm finally in a situation where, I can get that boat, bet. I can get that house, bet. I am not thinking about the girl of my dreams and being settled down at 26. I'm like, all this stuff I sacrificed from like 7, I'm doing it now. Yeah. So that for me is an L to like 33 before I'll ever like. Yeah. And at that point, slim pickings.
But I think that's when you'll find her, right? Like when you're not looking, and like, because I think this is what happens. I don't know if this will happen to you, but this is what happens. You get to 26, you're doing well. You start balling, right? Yeah. And then you're going to run into a girl who matches that energy and either comes from money or has gotten there herself. Yeah. And then all that shit's not going to impress her, dog. And then that's the girl you're going to fall for. The girl who's like, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, then it can be real.
Yeah, because she's going to be like, nah, like that shit don't work. Like.
But I feel there'll be a few. I think from 26 to 33, there'll be a few of them that are like that. They got stuff together. We could do this. Are you ready to be?
You meet people all the time that's like, oh.
Are you ready? Are you ready a year in to be like, all right, fuck it. Let me settle down at 26? Like we're not able.
You're asking me?
Yeah, hypothetically, we just got off coming from the south of France on a yacht. Yeah. You meet a girl, you're like, man, Dwight, next year we had this plan. Like, do I?
All right. Like, so that's my perspective on that's changed because.
Like, do you like? All right, let me stay with the homegirl now and commit. After one summer, after I work my ass off for this one summer, and I call it good? No. Or do I push it to 30, 33?
Listen.
And now you kind of creep. Because like you're an old dude.
You find someone who fits into your life. Or not fits into your life as if it's all about you. That your lives fit into each other's. Yeah. So, like, for example, if you're taking trips with the boys all the time, you need to find a girl who can enjoy that energy. Like, hey, you can.
No, you can't bring your girl on the trip with the boys.
You can though.
No,
if
you
she
can't.
fits in right.
No, you can't.
Yeah. I've met a few of them.
No,
Shout out my boy Jesse. I don't know if you're watching this. His girl fits in with the boys. Like, she be working out with us. Like, she fits in with the boys. If you're lucky enough,
but that's different though.
I know. But if you're lucky enough to find a girl who, like, not only you two can take your own trips one-on-one,
yeah,
but she fits into the family trips and the friends trips,
yeah,
that's jackpot, G.
I think once you start,
because too much is like, not to interrupt you, but too much is like the girl comes on the trip. Granted, I've never done this, but this is how I assume it goes. The girl comes on the trip, and then she's like, "Oh, I don't really like the shit that you and your boys talk about. I'm not really into anything. I want some alone time. Can we go on a date tonight?"
So listen, yeah, I agree with it.
That's where like it gets finicky.
So I think is he our age, your boy?
Yeah.
So they're doing the
they're still young, right?
They're doing the goodbyes. He's like
prepping to take him away from me.
No.
What you mean?
No, he's like spending time. He's working out with his boys still.
Yeah.
While also spending time with his girl.
Yeah.
He's killing two birds with one stone.
Smart man.
What he's doing, he doesn't even know he's doing this, right? Socially, he's letting you guys know where he's gonna be at 2 years from now.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely,
I get it.
Man's gonna be gone, and he's gonna be on that team.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna be 2-3 years in his relationship, 4 years, and that's a real thing that he has to continue to build.
Right.
And like he loves his boys and friends, but like that, they're just friends, the surface level. This is his woman. He wants to have a family with her.
Yeah.
He wants to build something with her. As men, I think we naturally we see a girl that we like and enjoy. We completely shift.
Everything goes
out the window. Like, I want to do this for you.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think he's doing the goodbye runs because I've like experienced it. Like boys are having girls and like all right, bro, they can start disappearing.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine. Right. 100% fine. There's not an issue with that because we all do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my boy just got married the other day.
Yeah.
And like, man, like it's real.
But I think you find, if you're able to, this is easier said than done. If you find the wife or the girl who's like, you guys became friends first, which is so much easier said than done. But if you can find like a homie and then you end up dating, that's when that whole thing changes.
That's what I am looking for.
That's
so
what
any ladies out there.
I need friends, dog.
Yeah.
And then if we connect, then what's up?
I posted
I saw what you said.
I was like, yo,
yeah.
these are for friendships. And then if we can go more than that, like I'm down. Because like I have to actually like you.
Right.
For me to be like more than like kind of interested in you. I'm such a I have to fuck with your personality.
Yeah.
Because you're not funny. Or like
at least you have a good sense of humor.
Or I can't joke with you, or like our conversations like aren't like, or I can't trust you. Like we already talked about before. Like I need to, like if I'm gonna be settled down, right? I need a girl that got my back, bro, and then vice versa. I got your back too. Like we are a duo. So anyone who wants it can get it, type shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If like I don't want no like just trophy wife that just looks hot or like you know what I'm saying.
No, me too. That's the thing is like. You have to find, not have to, it's definitely not a have to, but in my opinion, what I'm looking for is like, I want to be homies. Like, not homies on the side of like, come over and do the things that I do with my friends.
Yeah.
But like, I want to connect on something, like whether that's fitness, whatever it is, cooking. I mean, there's like a million things, like sports, whatever it is that we connect on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to find because you can build from there. But like, if the reason that you guys are low key together is because, y'all both come home tired, and then y'all might do a little fun something, y'all might smoke or something, and then y'all just kind of watch the TV, and that's the night. The thing is like that relationship's replaceable.
Yeah, somebody
you can do that with anybody.
This guy is old head was telling me that like a lot of relationships were built in drinking and smoking.
And sex too.
That's it. Yeah. That's a relationship. So they have kids in it. And
then you get to 35 and you
there's
realize
nothing there other than that. Like we're not gonna grab a drink together or smoke together. Then we don't really have
anything.
Yeah.
100%.
You know, and I'm just like, man, if I can't talk to my girl, bro. Like,
I need you to like, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah,
you gonna hold me down, or you gonna make fun of me in the group chat? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Both.
Probably both. And
Probably both.
You need someone who's not gonna expose you in the group chat.
I need a girl that's loyal, bro.
But also at the same time,
even like just like have my back to a fault, but also tell me when I'm wrong.
Yeah,
like
and publicly so loyal to you that they'll tell you if you're slipping up.
Yeah, but
that's the most loyal you can be.
Exactly. But like in public, bro, like be like, all right, bro, like that's what I do. But
behind the scenes, she might be like, "Yo, you look like stupid last night."
You fucked that up,
right?
Cause I don't know. That's important. I don't want no yes woman that thinks like I really play with people a lot, Sam. I'll just say shit.
Trust me, I know.
And people disagree with me. I'm like, bro, I just made that up. Don't agree with me because I just said that shit. Yeah, that's just stupid. Like that's a stupid thing I said. Like don't agree with that. I've been seeing girls that be like, anything their boyfriend says, they're like, yep. And I'm just like, all right, right.
Yeah. Not like, to your point, like you need someone, like that sentence. Yeah. I think guys say that a lot. Like, I need a girl who's going to do this.
Yeah.
But like, dog, like, I need to do a lot of stuff. You know, like she needs someone who's going to do this, and this. And I need to be able to do those things. For whatever reason, like the conversations about dating in America, or at least the world, I mean, it's probably the world, is like what the guy needs. The guy needs to find a girl who fits into his needs. But for real, like if you're trying to build something sustainable and something, well, I mean, you can do it either way, but like something everlasting and sustainable, you need to find someone whose needs you can fill, and vice versa. It's not just one person fitting into one person's life. It's two people trying to build a life together.
Yeah.
That's some poetic shit I just said.
I think that's some poetic shit. I think it's even, and that, mind you, we're not relationship experts or anything like that. But I just think like,
I don't know shit about dating.
Yeah, me either, bro. Honestly, like,
for being honest.
But I just feel like when it hits you, you just know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I feel like also,
I've heard that saying so many times, and I always thought it was some bullshit. But now, I'm like, yeah, I bet you do.
No, I think you do.
I bet you really just know.
I think you just know.
Yeah.
And some people never find it.
Yeah.
But I think not most people, when you do find it, then this is like, it don't matter, but the things, it don't matter.
Everything changes, right? Like your whole life priorities.
Yeah.
Because I think like you
become one. You as a unit, you guys get to become a unit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the biggest thing is like, I've always said this, like, I don't want a fan. I want a teammate. I don't want you in the stands at my games. I want you on the court with me.
You want to be playing with you.
Right. And so that's, like, hard to find because, I mean, it's easier now. But, like, we're only 30 years removed from the husband's the star player and the wife is in the stands. Right, we're only like 30 years removed from that.
Yeah, I think that should change.
I think it'll change.
Whoever's the best shooter should be shooting. Period.
Facts.
Like if my wife CEO, CEO Twitter,
dog,
and she needs me to be at home, and I can do my stuff from home. Best believe I'm probably not gonna be at home, but like, I'll be at home. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, if my wife goes, hey, I'm making $400,000. Like, I just want you to raise the kids. I'm gonna be like, all right, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like, gone are the days of men feeling embarrassed for, like, being the stay-at-home dad, I think.
No, take that away, bro. Because some dads should just be at home with the kids, man.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If that's what their role is, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'd be good at raising kids.
Know your position.
At the same time, would I be bad at raising kids? For sure. There's some things I need improvement on. I don't really have patience with kids. But that can change. I could work on that.
Yeah, but you need to have patience. You don't have to do anything other than that.
Yeah, like if that's all I do, I won't mind waking up at 6 a.m. to make breakfast.
Yeah.
Because I know that 6:30, my day is clear.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to do between
6:30
and 8 p.m. Like, I ain't got nothing to do.
Exactly. I feel like
best believe I'm the best streamer on Twitch.
Moms just are more like, I'll let my kids just like play, bro. Like, after you got your breakfast and stuff, come to me if someone's drowning, has broke their arm. Other than that,
or if I can play too.
Yeah.
If you got an extra controller, come to me.
Yeah.
But if you need me to, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Console you because you're crying?
I feel like there's a lot of dads like that who like know how to, or men are like, will raise kids differently. Like, my kids will be like,
I think so.
Working, bro. Like, got them
chores, dude. It's funny. I remember
I'll make everything fun.
the worst thing that I did growing up is when I was like 8, I asked my dad how to teach me how to mow the lawn. That was the worst thing I ever did because from that day I mowed the lawn every week.
Yeah.
And bro, there was so many times, like the third week came around.
Yeah.
And I was like, why did I ask to do this shit?
Yeah, and now you're doing it.
Now I'm doing it. It was probably the happiest day of his life.
Yeah, he's like, oh, man, this kid
got no idea what he just asked. You know?
He does.
But I feel like if I'm that dad, like I'm on that. My kids are doing chores, best believe me.
But man, also matters where you're at. Like, you know, you're doing if your wife's making $400,000, are your kids doing real chores?
Nah, but like I'm making messes the night before and they're cleaning it up. I gotta teach them something.
I always worry about that. Like your kids' experiences and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
did you have chores growing up?
Yeah.
I really didn't.
See, I really did.
So like I learned. It took me a while to learn work ethic, for real, because I didn't have chores.
See,
and I didn't try in school, so it took me a lot longer to develop the work ethic. Whereas I feel like the people who had chores, they learned it so much faster.
Yeah, I think.
You know,
I always tell people I think I'm actually extremely lazy. You know what I'm saying? People disagree with me, but I feel like I'm lazy.
I don't think lazy is the right word.
I feel like I'm
maybe inefficient.
No, I feel like I'm like lazy in the sense of like I feel like anyone that's like an entrepreneur, like that's not the story that we tell, but we're so lazy that we rather work really hard in the short term to try to make as much money as possible, so we don't have to work
in the long term.
Yeah. That's like lazy people.
You've said that to me before, yeah.
Like, and if you think about like efficiencies or how we build businesses or like how they hire people to do shit, like entrepreneurs are extremely lazy people, bro. They're not like they have figured out like how to win at life without really doing work other than managing. Like really think about it.
I'll agree with that part, yeah.
Think about how like they'll let you know I work 10-hour days and 12-hour days, but it's like
sending emails
or you know,
yeah,
and things that you want to do at your business. Mm-hmm. So it's not even really working.
Ideas that you have. Yeah.
And what are you really doing?
Yeah. You're like the creative engine.
Think about what you're really doing versus than someone who's like working an ass off, like doing a task at your job.
Yeah.
Cause I'll be working at the restaurant and like you worked this past weekend.
Yeah.
Bro, to do that every day for 40 years.
That's tough.
That is tough, bro.
Bro, I was struggling on one day.
That's tough to do.
Yeah.
That's tough to do.
I was cussing.
Yeah, me too.
I had a mask on, but I was cussing.
Yeah. That's tough to do.
Yeah.
But to be like the guy that owns it or the girl that owns it walks in and like, all right, this is running good. Yeah. That's not that tough to do.
Yeah. You know what's tough to do?
A lot of risk.
Yeah. What's tough to do is fighting fires. An example I'll give from this past weekend was a customer who I wanted to run 30 with, bro. Do you remember who I'm talking about?
Oh, but I kept coming in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I think that's a tough job is like, because I know you also wanted to run 30, but the thing is you can't.
Yeah.
And so that's tough is like suppressing the emotions. Not suppressing is not the right word, but like calming yourself down and realizing that you're owning a business.
Yeah. And I just feel like people...
Where do you think that shit comes from?
The lack of patience, bro.
Yeah, where does being a disrespectful customer come from?
Americans entitled.
But like you had to have seen it. Like it's got to be their parents were probably just disrespectful customers too.
I think that, and I just think people just think that that they can be right.
Yeah. Because
there's no truth. The customer is always right, and so
yeah.
And don't get me wrong. I think she, whoever is like waiting is right to be mad, but like to take it out on people knowing they can't do anything about it, I think it's a sucker move, bro. Yeah, it's like, what do you want us to do? Like, you see the line. Like, we're behind. You see that we're behind. And we told you. I remember I told him when he ordered. It was probably going to be a 45-minute wait. Yeah. It's your fault for waiting in the car. Yeah. And not going home. Yeah. Like you said, like, yo, yeah, I remember him saying, like, over an hour. I'm like, bro, it's supposed to be 45. Wait. Right. Not that doesn't mean you're gonna get your food. 15 minutes late. We're not. That means you're gonna get your food. You're gonna wait 45 minutes before we even get to your order. And you were right. 45 minutes in, your order was 3 up, bro. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, hey, bro. Like, I promise, if you wait another 20 minutes, you're getting your food. Yeah. I understand if you don't want to, but I'm letting you know. Yeah. And so I looked at that and I'm just like, you know, yeah, it is what it is, man. I think people just think it's just tough.
I just don't know where it comes from. Because I come from a family that's always been like maybe too respectful to like hosts or like servers, like whatever it is.
You should be.
Yeah. So it's weird to me to see
what's
like
crazy,
the
bro?
Karens of the world.
Nobody, I don't know if it's just people know I'm the owner or like my persona. People really don't say slick shit to me, bro. Really? I be hearing them say to other people all the time.
Yeah.
But then I get up there, the energy shifts. Like I heard him talking slick to you.
Yeah, I mean he didn't really say a whole lot, but like he was
talking slick, bro.
Yeah, he just kept saying like little shit.
He's like little shit. Waiting a whole hour for my food. And then I get up there, and he was like, "Hey, can I just please get my money back?" Yeah. A whole different energy.
Yeah.
But I think I looked at him. I'm like,
I wonder if it's because like I'm saying, "Hey Vince, come over here," as if like, "Hey manager, hey boss, handle this."
I think that's
probably what it is.
The shift.
Yeah.
And it's like
because he thinks I'm just like. I mean, I am.
It's like great for me.
Yeah.
Because I have a little tolerance for that. I might say something slick.
That's why I had to walk away. That's why I gave him to you.
I might say something slick. Real
I was like, I'm not.
I can't help it.
I don't even really work here. Like, I'm just helping. Like, you're not talking to me like that.
I really can't help it.
Like, you came in here with 2 fake chains on, bro. What you want me to do?
Well, I remember he said something, and I'm like, I remember him talking to you, and I'm like, bro, like, he's going to have to wait.
Yeah, you said that to me.
Like, he's going to have to wait. Like, you know? Because I was just like,
that's why I told him. I was like, look, man, you see. I told him, I was like, you see the orders.
Yeah.
I was like, there is actually nothing I can do.
Yeah.
You want to wait or you want a refund? I didn't say it like that because I'm a respectful man.
And like,
you know?
I mean, even like, by the way, guys, thank you guys for supporting and pulling up to IRIE Kitchen, man.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we did it. We did so many orders. Sam came through, helped on Saturday. Mm-hmm. We sold out of food in 2 days.
Sold out of food. Is that the only time you've ever had to close because you didn't have food?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
I meant to ask, how does that feel? Were you like
upset that you had to close? We've sold out before.
Yeah.
But we sold out for the night.
Yeah,
we still had food for tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is the first time where we're like, I looked back then and I was like, yo, we don't have enough food at all.
Is that like upsetting as the owner or like are you appreciative? Like what's the emotion?
A little bit upsetting because I know that Sunday
you would have like sweetened.
Well, would have sweetened the deal.
Yeah.
But like felt good that like people really came out and it helped. I think it gives us a day to like kind of restructure. Because I think that like with a better efficiencies, like it'll still be hard work, but we could have got it done more efficiently with less pressure, and it'll been great. And so it gives us an extra day to like think about stuff too.
Yeah.
But overall, just amazing. Grateful that people just like came through and just like
Shout out to everyone who listened to this that came through. You saw me and Vince there. You saw your boy.
Yeah, man.
Killing it behind the desk.
The restaurant game is. It was
fun. I actually enjoyed my time. Now, I enjoyed my time after 1 day. You've been doing that shit for 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Would I enjoy my time? I don't know. But I did enjoy my time after my first shift. Right.
Bro, you killed it, bro.
That shit was fun.
Like, you've been doing it, man. So
who knows? I might be we're
hiring at IRIE Kitchen, so you want a job?
Oh shit, yeah.
Hit the kid up, bro. Like,
yeah.
I'm trying to hire folk.
You want to say what you're hiring for?
Yeah, we got a phone and order guy or girl. We need a runner.
It's like a front desk
person. We need a runner. That means you're managing people who are outside, and you're seeing like you're just managing flow.
Yeah.
So people who are here and all that kind of stuff.
Like curbside pickup.
Yeah, curbside pickup. Then we need 2 expediters who are filling orders. So once you get food ready, once the food you put the roti in, you're making sure that, and then we hiring dishwasher too, and cooks. So full staff.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
So we need about 8 people working.
Yeah.
There. So for things to run smooth.
Yeah. It was good though, yo.
It was great.
Food is good. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot.
Yo, yeah.
You know?
Me too.
I've been doing a lot of Chipotle. I've been doing a lot of Chick-fil-A. I forgot.
Like, honestly, I feel like IRIE just like really good food, man.
Bro, it's like I just can't even explain it. Coming from like a white boy from Grand Rapids, bro, I can't explain how good it feels.
It's hitting, bro. It hits. Bro.
And the fact that you can say that I witnessed you eat it 3 years after the restaurant's open.
Yeah.
So that's how I know you actually like it.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
You can't get sick of it, bro.
Nah. Rice, veggies, and chicken. Like, you can't go wrong with that shit. And it's healthy if you want it to be.
Yeah.
It's unhealthy if you want it to be.
Yeah.
If it's cheat day, you can go to IRIE.
Yeah,
and if you're trying to be healthy, you can go to IRIE. It's a beautiful restaurant.
Yeah, bro. I just feel like it's...
Those are my favorite spots.
I feel like it's
the restaurants that cater to what your day is.
Yeah, what do you want? What's your energy? Dude?
Like, what's up? You want it fried? You want it not fried? Like, what's up?
That's just really good, man.
Yeah.
So
for real.
So thank you guys once again.
Any movies, shows, anything? I've slowed. I haven't really been watching shit, to be honest with you.
Wow, me though. I've just been getting.
Yeah, because you've been back in the grind.
Yeah, so I'm back at it.
Did you watch the Chappelle 30-minute little special on YouTube?
I didn't watch the. The 846.
Yeah, did you watch that?
I saw that.
What'd you think?
I think it's shit I've been saying. Yeah. I agree with him.
Yeah, I don't think there's. I mean, there was like certain things, but like the overarching theme of the whole special, I couldn't find a hole in it. I agreed with damn near everything he was saying.
Yeah, like
his point about like he doesn't need to make a statement; he'll let the streets talk for him.
Yeah, they're talking.
He was like, "Why would I silence their talking?"
Yeah,
and I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I think that's how a lot of people feel, honestly."
No, it's an interesting take because it's like he recognizes his situation as a celebrity, and being a black man in America, and so I think he had a lot of fire points in that. It just made a lot of sense just observing, and I agree with him a lot of that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think the story he told about the officer
who pulled him over the day before and then killed somebody the next day.
That was crazy, by the way. But that's not what I was talking about. That part was nuts. Okay. But him talking about the officer who started shooting other officers.
Yeah.
And killing all the officers.
Yeah.
And how he was saying, like, all the police, like 200 police showed up to arrest the guy when they finally found out where he was.
Yeah.
And then he relayed that. He pulled that all together, was saying, like, now take that feeling and put that into how we feel when we lose someone in our communities.
Exactly what you expect.
Like, what do you expect? And I thought, like, yo, you can't rebuttal that point. Like, that's one of the hardest arguments I've ever heard.
Yeah. There's another one. So there's I forget what it's called, but he did another special before that. He dropped on YouTube too. And
really?
It's black and white. And his craziest thing is I was watching these videos before the 846 one came out, and he explained like pimp mentality, like a pimp, like an actual pimp. Mm. And he explained why celebrity black guy leaves and moves to Africa. And he did that. He correlated the two. I think I'm not gonna ruin it for anybody.
Is it like a special or is it like a clip?
It's like a clip. It's like an 8-minute clip, I think.
Okay.
And it's YouTube? Like it's funny, but it's more like damn.
Yeah, I think that's how a lot of his comedy is. G.
Yeah, he just commentates on life. And it's just like when you listen to him, you're like, oh shit! Like he like ties it all the way to like basically they pimped him, and that's how like capitalism like work. Like yeah, I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but like he does like a whole story breakdown about like how the pimp kept the girl. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Like they wrote a book about like pimp mentality and how like you can control people.
Really?
Yeah, because like you think about a girl who's like selling her body off a man's instructions, it's
and not keeping all them revenue.
It's not as much as a physical thing as you might think it is.
Yeah.
Like he said, what you do is you break them down so bad, and then you're the only one that helps them so much that like they only know how to, like the pimp said this, that they only know how to respect and love you for like breaking them out of
saving them from
saving the thing that you caused.
Right. Creating a problem, then fixing it for them.
Exactly. So now they're attached to you.
Bro, that's like manipulator 101.
Can you break your mindset?
Create a problem for somebody, solve it for them. They trust you forever.
Okay, so slow down for a second.
That's deep.
And look at America.
Drop that fucking mic, bro.
They created their problem, they solved it for you guys. Well, you guys know that.
That's funny.
Who's in control, bro?
That's funny. Yo, this is I said this last time. This is episode 51. Last week I said it was 51. I always get these fucking numbers wrong.
Yeah.
Next week is 52. So we'll have to do something special. But
52 weeks.
Yeah. So I guess there's nothing to really say because we said it last week.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for listening.
Yeah.
I got nothing to fucking say. Yeah. You tired, bro? I see the water in the eyes.
Yeah, bro. My allergies, dude.
Did you drink that?
I drank that.
And it didn't work?
Didn't work.
Damn.
But I also think it's allergies, too.
Are you allergic to, like, grass? You allergic to summer?
Yeah.
It's tough.
Pollen game is up right now.
Yeah, bro. It's because everybody's going outside. We destroyed our immune systems because we weren't exposed to anything for 3 months.
Is that true?
Could be. I mean, that's part of like.
You said that shit up.
Hell yeah.
You said that shit like you knew that to be true.
Bro, part of. I do know this to be true. Part of your immune system is fighting through stuff on a daily basis.
Mm.
So by not leaving the house, you're not fighting through nothing.
Mm.
Right? Whereas like me and you had corona in February. So we're good. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that.
I want to take the antibody and find out for real.
Yeah, me too, man.
But, all right,
guys.
We
Thank you, guys. Bless up. Peace. Soon,